I'm bored. Let's do a story time. Let me fix this. Motivation and decision making. I am of the mindset that if you make a decision to do something, you don't need motivation to follow through with it. I mean, think about it. Why? And here's a story. In May of 2001, I moved with my family from Texas to Utah to take care of my mom's mom, because she was... Over the time, we had a 9/11 happen a few months after we got there, and that changed the entire planet Earth, known as America. I was working in medical offices as a receptionist doing medical records. I was doing temp work. I was like 25, 26, something like that at the time. Just living with my family, dating, yes, hanging out with friends from elementary school. Okay. There came a time that I made a decision about what I wanted to do with my life. That was get the hell out of Utah. I really hate being cold. So while I am just trying to figure out what my plan is, because I've made the decision getting out of there, I didn't know what I could do that would take me out of there. While I was either working a job or between jobs, whatever, I would watch a lot of the Food Network. I started doing little home cook stuff to see if I was good at it, see if I could even do it. And after my grandma died, it's me, my mom, my dad, like 2 cats, a Dalmatian, and my uncle, all living in the house. All of us just kind of not really doing anything. And I guess I was like, okay, now what? So I got a job at the post office. I just answered an ad for data entry, and I was working at the post office. I did that a little over 2 years, and I really enjoyed it, mostly because it took 2 brain cells to do that job. I remember one day in the dead of winter, I had to scrape ice off my windshield to get to work. And finally, when I'm getting off work, I had to scrape ice off my windshield at 2 in the morning to drive home 3 miles away. And I think that was, all right, that was it. Just could not take the snow anymore. And so I started researching culinary schools and where I wanted to go. And I ended up going back home. There was one day when I'm driving home from work. It's pitch black midnight, just dark, super cold. And I said to myself, I'm going to make this work. This was the whole, there is no plan B, end of discussion, because it was either this or nothing, and I don't do nothing. The second I got to culinary school, like I started in a semester behind everyone else, and I had no knife skills, and so we're immediately, everyone debone a chicken. And I cut myself the first day. I'm like, all right, I got it out of the way, let's keep going. Because how dumb would it have been for me to freak out, give up after the first day? That, number one, is not how I have ever operated, and it wouldn't make any sense. I just picked up, moved away from my family to go pursue this. I made the decision, and I have stuck to it. I don't need motivation to do anything that I have made a decision to see through to its, we'll say, logical conclusion. So here's the thing. When you make a decision to do something, and of course I can tie this into IPS, I'm not going to right now. When you make the decision to do something, do you really need to be motivated to make it happen? I can understand the need for a coach, but here's one. Do you need another person holding you accountable? I saw this, where'd I see it? I think I saw it on Twitter, where someone said they had an accountability partner. Is their bank account. And that went in my brain, and I'm like, yep. It's like, does that not make like all the sense in the known universe? Especially if you might be doing this on your own. Whether you even have a family around you who might not believe in you and what you're doing, or they don't want you to do this for whatever selfish reasons they have, you want to do something so you're going to see it through, they're not going to hold you accountable. They're going to distract you. And they are going to say things to you that might make you want to quit. These crabs in a bucket are everywhere. Watch out for them. But I bring you this video to make the suggestion that once you make a decision to do something that is going to create a positive change in your life with new resources, new skills, new adventures, stuff like that, once you have decided to do that, why would you let anything stop you? Why would you need some external source to motivate you to do the thing that you already want to do? I mean, y'all gotta explain that to me. Go downstairs in the comments and talk to me about this, okay? Thank you. Because I don't understand. And I know I am built different. I attribute that to my time spent in culinary, because it's like that industry will toughen you up faster than anything. It's crazy. All right, that's what I got for today. Just a little thing that I thought of while I was sitting around doing some stuff. I appreciate you checking it out. Like, favorite, subscribe, tell a friend, bring a friend. Tell your friend that when they make the decision to do something, there ain't nothing's gonna stop them from seeing it through. Okay, bye.